Hello everyone, my name is Caden and welcome back to more Robotics Notes Elite. Last time, uh, we had to help fix robots at the robot clinic and ended up making Junna relive her drama. Trauma, not drama. Trauma. Anyways, the next day, I can't actually open the Pokegom. Hi. After school, Akio comes stumbling over to my desk.
June finally gave it to me.
What'd she give you?
Her letter of resignation.
You can submit those online, but she apparently went out of her way to write it out on paper. So, this is her way of being clear about her intentions, huh? Not very Junna.
After what happened yesterday, I tried visiting her classroom a bunch of times since the morning, but all she kept saying was that she was quitting. And then during lunch, Mitsui-san and Yamamoto-san were guarding her, so I could barely even get a word in.
Mitsui and Yamamoto.
June's friends.
The one tough-looking girl in the hot hat.
Do you think they convinced her to quit? What should I do, Kai? I managed to escape without accepting her letter, but at this rate, June will end up quitting the robotics club and hate robots more than ever.
I lightly tapped the dejected Akio's shoulder. Hey, Aki-chan.
What's up?
I have some business to take care of today, so I'll be swinging by the clinic a little later.
What? Why? What business?
It's personal.
You're not really trying to convince June to change her mind?
It's only been a day. Let's give her some space. I've got a good proverb for you. If pushing doesn't work, pull.
Did you just make that up?
I flash her a smile and silently exit the classroom. Akio continues to whine behind me, but I head out as her complaints bounce off my back. Let's see. Now we can open this. Thinking about it, club members haven't come pick up the club room key. Wait, I just say come to school. I actually do remember seeing that stuff. Let's see. I lean against my scooter and whip out my Pokegom. That personal business is this. Locating Kimijima report number 4. After Junna left yesterday, I kept making adjustments to Gojiro-kun until I got him working. I only managed to get his lights to turn on. His stamping function was long dead. Even so, that was enough to set the flag according to Irie. So we can get the 4th flag now. Alright. I finally managed to set all the report number 4 flags, which means that the report's error annotation should be visible somewhere. It's taken me almost an entire month to get this far. I've been through a whole lot. Now, I've just got to find the damn thing. Ari-chan. I wait until the students nearby leave, then call for Irie. A moment later.
Irie's here.
Irie cheerfully responds. I immediately tap her forehead to summon Sister Centipede. Get out of here.
Access confirmed. Switching to Sister Centipede mode.
Do you have any idea where Kimijima report number 4 might be?
Your best option is to determine its location via the placement of the flags. There are 3 flags for number 4 that might lead you to its location. Flag number 2, upload photos of rocket launches from 4 suggested viewing points on Tanegashima to Iruro. The 4 recommended spots were as follows: Hasatembo Park, Uchagaoka Park, the Nairosaka Park, viewing platform, and the Takasaki Observatory. Flag number 3, activate Gojiro-kun, stored at the Robot Clinic. The Robot Clinic is located on the border of Nakatani and Minamitani, near the Hase Crossing. Flag number 4, test fire a geotech matchlock gun at least once. There are several conservatories and historical displays in Tanegashima that display objects related to matchlocks.
It's gonna take way too much time to check all of them. I want to narrow this down as much as possible.
If that's the case, the Robot Clinic, Hasatembo Park, Uchagaoka Park, Cape Kotakura, and the Tanegashima Space Center These locations should suffice.
With that info, I'll just check out each place one by one until I find it. Well then, shall we get this party started? I really hope the arrow annotation will show itself at one of these locations. I gotta remember, it will not always appear as bright red, like the first one did. Just use the Delude map. The first one did appear as a bright red, but not all of them will. I don't think we've ever been to... I don't think I've ever had... well, actually, no. I think we have been here, judging by how the screen looked here. Also, I think we're getting close to the point where I'm going to have to go back into earlier chapters to check. This is Cape Kadokura. I have to pay real close attention here. The Misaki Shrine and Shrine Deity Ukunushi no Mikoto. Huri no Mikoto. I probably butchered the shit out of that, but... and I apologize. But I did as best I could. I'm not seeing anything that jumps out at me. It's like playing Where's Waldo, but with a power symbol. What were the other spots? Hasatenbo Park? I think it also said Tanegashima Space Center. Iruro. I don't see anything here jumping out at me. Let's try the Tanegashima Space Center. We can go there, right? Oh wait, it's only giving me these options to check from. Never mind. Well, let's go to the Space Museum. Let's see. Doesn't appear to be that. Oh, wait. H2 rocket life-size model and 1 rocket life-size model. The Space Science and Technology Museum. I feel like surely something's gotta jump out at me. I like trying to find these kind of things on my own. But I also don't want to make you guys wait forever. I don't think it's here. I don't think I've checked Uchagaoka, have I? I'm going to Uchagaoka because I don't think I've checked there yet. I'm currently just kind of doing a cursory glance at it all, seeing if that will give me any report. Now I'm gonna have to look very in depth into detail at this point, I feel. Here's another thing. Something I should keep in mind is that I think it can only peer. You see how like the middle part of the screen here can't go beyond a certain border? There's like a specific square that the camera is like fixed to. The center of the camera can only go to. I think the power icon has to be able to be shown like in the middle of the screen. So that might help a little bit. Hey, there's the thing that we activated that's caused all the problems of monopoles. I'm not seeing it here, though. I don't think I see it here. Is there anything on Tweepo, by the way? Going to Robot Clinic solo today. I thought Kai was getting motivated, but that was only in the beginning. Repairing was fun, seeing if it was fun, but right now I'm feeling sad. Stay positive. I don't think it's here. I don't think it is there. The robot clinic? I don't think we've gone there yet. Will we see, imagine we actually see a freaking, what's her face, Akio here. I guess you're messing with the wiring.
Kai, if you're done with whatever you're... can you come give me a hand?
I can just ignore her. I'm gonna need to get close to the screen to do this, so if I start sounding weird or distant, that's why. Because I'm gluing my face to my monitor right now. I don't see anything here. I don't know. I don't think it's there. Let's go back to the Cape place. Akio just watches as Kai leaves in the distance. Farewell. Alright, let's try this place again. You do, though. Be on the steps, the shrine tag. It's kind of being in the damn trees, isn't it? If it's in the trees, then it's gonna take forever to find. I do have a gun. I mean, I could look it up again, but that seems boring. But again, I also don't want to make you guys watch me wait and play Where's Waldo all day. That's not exactly what I'm doing, or at least trying to do. I don't see it there. Let's try the Space Museum again. If I go through all these locations one more time and I don't see it, I'll probably just look up. I'll look up at the very least where it's supposed to be. That's the wrong button. I won't look up the exact spot of where it is on screen, but I'll look up which map area it is supposed to be if I can't find it. Hermity Herm. I don't want to make you guys wait. So, I'm gonna look up just this location of it. I have the boss note guy here. Report on the floor is in Hasatenbo Park. Got it. That's the only thing I'm giving myself. It's in Hasatenbo Park, apparently. I think I can find it from here. I just need to know, like, an exact location. Irie. Oh, Irie's supposed to... Is Irie supposed to be your hint system? Where in here? Ah! I saw it! Ha!
Kimijima Report number 4. Obtain.
Here we go, finally. Perfect. I'll just go ahead and read it now. There's no one to be found in this gigantic park. Makes sense. It was a park built for watching rocket launches, after all. Is there anything else here? Can I actually still see here? No. I should probably wait till the game has me read it. It's way too big and there are only a few pieces of playground equipment. Locals will never come here on a weekday. I lie down on the grass and pull up the report on my Pokecom. Here we go. Alright, more horrors time. Whoopsie daisy. We're gonna read this through on my own time then. What did I just read? Hang on. Hang on. I should have made us. You know what? No, we're gonna do... I didn't realize... I thought it was gonna be like last time where the game would put up text. Because it did that before. Well, I know where it is this time, so we can just easily get there. I could skip that? What? Okay. Alright, let's try this again, sorry. I thought it was gonna have text appear up on screen, because it did it last time. At least I think it did. Whatever. There is not a single company that is more familiar with propaganda than the Tavistock Institute. The Institute alone possesses at least 1 century's worth of research at minimum. The true value and purpose of such knowledge displayed itself in the 19,000s, and... Did I say that right? Whatever. During World War I and World War II. What the Institute does is guide individuals to follow in the direction of the group's will and to abandon their own. The success of such guidance can be attributed to the government's assistance during war times, but when utilized in times of peace, it proved far less effective. Realizing this, they withdrew and began research into how to subtly invade the unconsciousness of man in everyday life. Utilizing this knowledge, it becomes obvious that the Committee of 300 was able to control major media networks all over the world thanks to their connections with Tavistock. The subliminal messages one would find on various TV broadcasts, the ones that faced controversy for a time, were an immature prototype of propaganda that barely qualified as brainwashing. In recent years, they have abandoned such practices, instead electing to wait in the shadows for any opportunity to guide the minds of men as they go about their everyday lives. This is not something to be dismissed merely as someone... what? Why did it go twice? Oh, for the I am making a save this time. I'm not doing this again. I'm making a save. Stop skipping over the dialogue. I want to read it. You know what? Screw it. We're reading it on my speed. This is not something to be dismissed merely as someone else's problem. This is something that applies to you who are reading this report as well. You are in a position where you must take great caution in your everyday life. No matter where they lie, they will erode everyone and everything. This battle is not being fought on a massive scale in manners such as a public opinion, but on the level of individual consciousness. You have to understand that the ideas you thought you decided on your own volition were instead chosen for you while they peered into your thoughts. it is dangerous to trust your own thoughts 100% of the time. I would recommend that you decentralize your thoughts to reduce the risk of brainwashing. My predictions are not ones that can be applied to a societal level, but only to the personal level. Although data sharing systems via cloud computing are essential to society's infrastructure, neither corporations nor media truly know the serious danger lurking within. Despite the fact that all risks that were previously decentralized have now been concentrated in a single location, the standards of computer security remain unchanged. Because of this, major leaks of personal information are inevitable, and these standards must be acknowledged and addressed quickly in order to avoid such occurrences. Project Mars is, in essence, unaffiliated with Project Atom. It is merely a project running parallel to it, and both projects are authored by the Committee of 300. Should circumstances permit it, there is a chance both projects will be combined to perform simultaneous terrorist attacks. If that were to happen, human society would plunge deeper and deeper into chaos. As of 2009, Project Mars does not pose a threat, but the project is still in its experimental stages. But within 10 to 20 years from now, the situation will undoubtedly change. I truly hope that society has not been inundated with the horrifying entities known as robots, but my fear lies in the fact that the Tavistock Institute is capable of tricking every human being on Earth into believing their presence to be a popular trend, so such an event is indeed possible. The primary objective of Project Mars is a robotic uprising. It is a vulgar idea that seems as if it was ripped straight from a science fiction novel, but you cannot foolishly disregard it or laugh it off as such. Depending on the situation, robots could easily replace humans. If Project Atom were to fail in 2015, the next major solar storms are predicted to arrive in 2019 and 2020. After that, the sun will enter a period of stability for a short while. In other words, this period of maximum solar activity is a convenient trigger for the Committee of 300. It would not be an incorrect assumption to say that for the next decade, Earth will be a favorable testing ground for the Committee of 300. You need to be suspicious of abnormal weather phenomena and, if possible, collect data of any unusual instances that do occur. Such data will surely show traces of Tavistock. A robotic uprising, huh? A robotic uprising. You know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of the fact that a bunch of the hug units are being talked about in-game as, like, killing people, like doing strange things. And then, of course, think back to that final episode that got leaked. The final episode of Gunvarl. It was like having all the robots do something that would result in basically the destruction of Earth. Or at least the destruction of human society. Alright, now I can finally skip through this, because every single time I tried checking it, it did not work in the way that I wanted it to. Alright. What did I just read? Is it just me, or is Kimiji Mako the type who just rambles on and on for an eternity? Would it kill him to get to the damn point?
Do you not like to read, Yashio-san?
I'm not a fan of reading or studying, so these reports have been especially demanding for me. There's no more info in here about the exoskeleton company. That's honestly the only thing I cared about. That said, there are a few things that I found interesting. The possibility that the robot boom could have been the result of the Tavistock Institute's propaganda is quite intriguing. So Tavistock specifically wanted the robot boom to happen. So... The final episode of Gunvarl that was leaked follows word for word what would happen from Kimijima Report number 3, right? Wait. So, do you think Gunvarl was made? The reason why Gunvarl was made, do you think it's from the Tavistock Institute just to get people to be excited about the robot boom? But they could not, under any circumstances, release the final episode. Because if they did, it would likely have a negative effect on the overall perception of robots. Which, let's be real, after seeing the leaks, the leaked final episode, I don't blame them. It does create a negative perception because basically the robots are the ones that are basically like one of the final key pieces in bringing about friggin' Armageddon or whatever. Like the sun destroying most life on Earth. So, assuming that though, there's something that doesn't make sense then. If that's like, if the whole plan of the Gonvarl, like, anime being thing made, assuming it was made by Tavistock, or like Tavistock helped to influence its making, to make people excited about, to make people excited about robots so that they could, follow through on their plans. Assuming all that's true, then why make the concept of the final episode something that would expose everything? Obviously, they couldn't release the ending of the anime, because if they did, it would expose their plan, basically. Even if people don't realize it, it would create... Even if people didn't realize it was exposing their plans, it would still create a negative association with robots. But why not just create a different ending? That's the thing that I find interesting. I feel like it would have been easier to just create a different, happy-go-lucky ending. So, why is it that they stuck with the ending being something that they couldn't show? That's what's interesting to me. I mean, robots exploded in popularity over the last 10 years. People like to say that the Gonvarl anime was a trigger for it all, but... Wait, weren't there subliminal messages hidden in the last episode of Gonvarl? Which means that Gonvarl itself could have been a vehicle for propaganda. But why? To make Project whatever a success? How does that have anything to do with robots becoming more popular? Just like the report said, the whole robot rebellion shtick was fake news, so... Any thoughts, Sister Centipede?
Sister Centipede is not in a position to hold opinions on this matter. Thus, no comment.
Well, great. This sucks. Maybe I should give Frau a call. The last time I saw her was back when the final episode leaked, which was about a month ago now. Sister Centipede, tell me about the next report's flags.
Downloading unlock conditions, flags, to make Kimijima Report number 5's AR annotation visible. Download complete. The flags for report number 5 are as follows. 1. Locate report number 4. Note from Sister Centipede, flag number 1 has already been completed. 2. Run from point A to point B on the runway of the old Tanegashima Airport in under 5 minutes. Please refer to the map for the specific locations of point A and point B.
Please don't tell me tell me it's from the one end of the runway to the other. I'd actually die.
Your prediction is correct. You must run approximately 1,600 meters from one end of the runway to the other.
Give me a break. Do you even know what my record was for the 15,000 meter, the 1,500 meter run back in junior high? Over 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I was literally second to last among my male peers. There's no way I'm going to shave 2 minutes off that time. Plus, with my current health situation, I can't do intense exercise.
Flag number 3.
Sister Centipede completely ignores my sincere excuse and continues with a blank expression on her face.
Do a lap on the marathon track at Nakatani Central Athletic Park in under 60 seconds.
Whoa. What the hell is up with this set? What kind of hyper meathead series of flags is this?
4. Get a bullseye on a target at the Chiyo Tanegashima High Kyoto Club Dojo. That is all.
This might actually be the most difficult series of flags to date. The whole typhoon thing seems like child's play in comparison. There's no way to make a comeback here. I'm done for. As usual, info regarding the next report, number 6, is locked. My motivation is declining at a staggering rate. I don't even care anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I sigh and gaze up at the clouds as I stretch my arms and legs across the grass. Junna's house is a karate dojo located in Masuda. It wasn't hard to find. I park my scooter in front of her house and take a breather. Why am I visiting Junna's house, you ask? Well, I'm here on official orders from Madam President.
Hey, Kai, do you think we can convince June to stay?
Didn't she already go home for the day? She's probably relaxing at home now.
Aren't you worried? Every time I've tried to talk to her since yesterday, she's been really distant. At this rate, June is gonna quit before I even get a chance to talk it out with her. We have no choice but to go to her house. Once we get there, we'll convince her to change her mind. We don't have school tomorrow, so if it comes down to it, we'll stay overnight.
I feel like I need to keep saving my game. I just remembered the fact. Because once I,
What do you think? Sound good?
if you want me to tag along, you know the drill.
Back in? What am I saying? That's just who you are.
I really need Akio to realize that she's just not that great at talking it out. She's always forcing her will onto others without listening to them, and she wonders why her and the VP don't get along. In any case, I don't like wasting my precious time on other people's problems, even if that person is Junna. It's just not who I am. That being said, I think back on the photo I picked up in the storage room at the clinic. You stay put, Aki-chan, I'll go talk to her.
What? Are you gonna stay the night with her all alone?
No, nothing like that. I'm not sure if I can change her mind, but I do have something I have to give back to her. You do whatever, you still have adjustments to make on Yoshiro-kun, right?
Okay, fine. I leave June in your hands. Just promise me you'll bring her home. I'll be waiting.
Didn't I tell you it's not like that?
Come back in one piece. This is an order from the president. Got it?
No, I don't get it, but whatever. And so, here we are. I can hear the shouts coming from the karate class going on inside Junna's house. Wow, so her house really is a dojo. I can tell that quite a few kids train here. So, where's Junna? Didn't she say she'd retire from karate? Because she was only talking about the karate club. I still see her practicing kata by herself fairly often. In all likelihood, she's probably doing that in the dojo right now. I take a peek inside. The dojo's front door's open, so it doesn't take much effort to take a quick peek. There are pairs of shoes strewn all over the place by the entrance. All children-sized. I realize now I should probably be checking the Tweepo stuff. Boys have times when they need to do it, flying from the runway or just staying there. The action you take decides if you can make it beyond the sky. Probably know by now, but you read Boys as Men. Rather than that, can you buy soap? No problem. Thanks, Kai. I'm gonna leave that to you. Guess I'll go. Nothing in here. That'll be all for today. I hear an old man's stern voice mixed in with that of the children's. That might be Junna's father. This is followed by a lively thank you from the kids that echoed throughout the dojo. I can tell from outside that things are getting noisy in there. Is practice over? I quietly take another look. No! There she is. She's wearing her gi. She must have been training with the kids. Now that practice is over, she's surrounded by a bunch of them.
Hey, Klutzy! How's my straight punch? I'm so much faster now. Yeah! Mikihiro-kun, how many times do I have to tell you not to call me Klutzy? Hey, Mix this. Can you make snacks for us again? You're gaining too much weight these days, Takaki-kun. Let's stay away from sweets for a while, okay? I didn't call you Klutzy because your big face makes this, Junna. You don't look much older than me, so you're easy to bully. Oh, is that so? That's a good observation, Emiko-chan. But I can't really do anything about my face. See, you're always like that. That's why you're klutzy. If you're more tougher, you wouldn't look all weak and we wouldn't tease you. Stop talking to my sister like that, Emiko. You're just a white belt. It's okay, Masa-chan. I don't mind. I just want her to get even stronger cry is all. Emiko-chan says she wants Big Sis Junna to become a real actual sister. Her sister? Nah, Big Sis is my Big Sis. Who cares? They ain't glad to go to my straight to backhand combos. Yeah.
Junna's surrounded by a bunch of kids who were talking all at once. At first, I thought she was being bullied by a bunch of grade schoolers who were calling her klutzy. That doesn't seem to be the case. It's more like an affectionate nickname. She's basically everyone's kind older sister. Junna wears a somewhat strange smile on her face as she tries her best to listen to each and every one of the kids. Her sincerity must be what gravitates them all to her.
Alright, everyone, time to get changed. You better head home soon, or else your moms will get worried.
Not only does she listen, but she also scolds the kids when she needs to. She's a responsible older student. Junna skillfully corrals the chatty children into the changing rooms in the back. It was then that she noticed me.
Yashio-kun. How long have you been there?
Since practice ended.
I see.
Junna starts fidgeting in embarrassment.
I wish you would have said something. So, are you here about the robotics club?
For the most part, and also Doc. She falls silent. I get why she'd react like that. I guess I'll just do what I came here to do and bounce. As I reach into my pocket, the children come flooding from the changing rooms ready to go home.
Bye, Klutzy. Fix you some snacks next time. Hey, look, it's Junna's boyfriend. What do you mean boyfriend? Is this some guy a robot? Oh yeah, but Junna's like big sis. And because Junna's saying a treat.
The children cheered us by the door without reservation. I wasn't expecting to get teased by a bunch of grade school brats today. Fortunately, the storm has passed. Or so I thought.
You.
3 boys are staying in front of me, still in their gis. The oldest one is probably a first year in junior high. He's pretty tall too, almost my height. He has a black belt wrapped around his waist. The middle one looks about the same age as the brats from earlier. He has a brown belt. And next to him is a chubby little boy, probably a bit younger. He has a white belt. They all stand there with their hands on their hips, staring at me angrily. They definitely look alike. They're brothers. Wait, they kind of resemble Junna.
Get away from Big Sis, you worm! Yeah!
Caught me completely off guard. The kid in the middle walked right up to me and socked me straight in the gut. Fell down on one knee from the sheer pain.
Hey, Masa-chan! What do you think you're doing? Yashio-kun! Yashio-kun, are you okay? Well done, Masa! Get lost, stupid boyfriend! Get lost, worm! Get lost, squirmy, wormy worm! All of you, apologize this instant! How you do this to my friend? I mean, he's your boyfriend, right? Boyfriends are worms! Stop bullying our sister! He's not my boyfriend, he's not bullying me!
Your brothers are kind of like little warriors. I want to go home. I'm not going to last long against these 3 brutes. I'll get up, let his little punch slide with a warm smile, and then retreat ASAP. Or at least that was my plan. Junna.
Dad.
A ripped old man with a gorilla-like chest appears. He has a scar running from his forehead to his cheek. The aura this guy gives off is extremely intimidating. Having this guy be the father of the tiny woodland creature known as Junna? How many times must I tell you? I'm your assistant instructor. When we are in the dojo, you will call me master.
I'm sorry, Master.
That boy over there, is he your friend? Papa Gorilla glares at me fiercely. I hold in the pain from the punch up to my stomach and bow my head.
He's Yashio-kun from the Robotics Club.
I see. What did I do to deserve being stared down by this monster of a dad? Please don't tell me he's gonna call me a worm and beat me up too. I want to do a 180 on the spot and sprint out of here right now. You came all this way to see. Invite him in. How about having dinner with us? Like I said earlier, I'd prefer to go home ASAP. But I don't dare say that out loud. Well, my god. And so, not only did I end up meeting Junna's dad, I also ended up meeting her grandfather, the head instructor, grandmaster. Cut to me sitting here with the entire Daitoku family. Jeez, oh, first off, the kids are funny, but look at the... How are you related? Oh, holy shit. Look how terrifying they look. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Junna, why are you scared all the time? You have fathers that could probably kill people with their looks alone. Just stare by one of them long enough and they would freaking evaporate. Jesus Christ. Given that I planned on heading home ASAP before, this is actual torture. I'm gonna pass out about how terrifying they look. Oh, that's funny to me. Oh. The Daitoku family is full of dudes. You have the muscle monster that is Junna's dad, Daitoku-go. My internal nickname for him is Papa Gorilla. The bratty karate brothers are Toshi, the oldest, Masa, the second oldest, and Shin, the youngest. Sitting at the front is the white-haired head of the Daitoku Karate Dojo, Kengo. His nickname, Grandpa Polar Bear.
6 seconds, please.
Managed to comply. I can't speak. Holy moly. 6? And... What did I say?
Masa-chan, how many times do I tell you get your own seconds? Yeah, stop being lazy, Masa. Stop acting all stuck up just because your boyfriend's busy. Masa-chan! Learn. Tushin-chan.
Junna's boyfriend, you say? That's not something I can let slide.
Papa Gorilla slams his bowl down on the table loudly.
Yashio-kun, was it? Let's hear the details. Out with it.
I can feel the thirst for blood all the way over here. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna snap my neck like a twig. There'll be no blocking this. The skill gap is too wide.
Please don't scare Yashio-kun like that. Dad doesn't even have to do anything. I can kick his ass all by myself.
The oldest of the brothers starts a shadow box.
Don't get cocky, Toshi. Underestimate your opponent and you risk everything.
Toshi-chan, if you start a fight, I won't help you with your homework anymore. Jeez, why are you taking your boyfriend's side?
Yashio-kun, answer my question. What are you to Junna? That's enough, go!
Grandpa Polar Bear interjects. Despite his age, he has a body of steel. Hell, he's even bigger than Papa Gorilla. He might as well be the final boss.
Can you not see that Yashio-kun is terrified?
It's actually Yashio, not Yashiro, but I don't dare correct him.
My apologies, Yashiro-kun.
Junna's dad bows deeply. But...
So,
he then immediately leans toward me.
tell me, what are your intentions?
About what?
You are dating Junna, are you not? In that case, do you intend on inheriting the Daitoku dojo as my son-in-law? Do you? Or do you not?
I feel like I'm gonna piss myself under this intense pressure. Why does he even need a son-in-law to inherit the dojo when he has 3 talented sons?
Come on, I already told you it's not like that. If you don't stop joking around, I'm gonna get mad, Dad.
This is an important issue that affects the fate of our dojo. Enough, my son. Do not make me repeat myself.
The old man quietly opens his mouth and takes a sip of miso soup.
Leave the young ones to themselves. It is not but foolishness for us older ones to interfere, go. It is the right of all younglings to enjoy a steamy adolescence.
His cheeks are kind of red, so he's just an old perv.
But Grandmaster, the heirs of the Daitoku School of Martial Arts must be strong. Act with simplicity and fortitude to bring forth great virtue. That is the Daitoku family creed.
Dad, don't spit all over the food.
What year are we in again? I feel like I got sucked into some old martial arts film. I need Junna's help fast. She has to be more clear about where we stand. Otherwise, I'm actually gonna end up getting adopted into her family. Oh, and if possible, I'd like to get up and escape ASAP. I signaled to Junna with my eyes. She notices me, but instead of answering my plea, she just smiles and responds.
Oh, Yashio-kun, do you want seconds? Eat as much as you want. I hope it tastes good.
That's not what I'm trying to say! I mean, yes, it's true that the table's covered in all sorts of amazing food. Chicken salad, dried flying fish, boiled spinach, and even Okinawan cuisine like champuru and vinegared mozuku. It's insane to think this family can down it all in one sitting, but what's also insane is that Junna made it all for herself. Or made it all herself. But to be perfectly honest, I'm too nervous to even try any of it. This is no time to be eating dinner. I barely even touched my rice bowl. Why would she think that I wanted seconds?
Yashiro-kun, was it?
Nope, still Yashio.
Please allow me to apologize for our rudeness.
The old man bows his head.
However, my son's point still stands. Junna's but a single flower blooming in the Daitoku family garden. Thus,
The old man's eyes explode open.
if you wish to take Junna's purity, you must demonstrate your strength right here and now.
Grandpa, what are you saying?
Great, even the old man's contributing to this insanity now. How belligerent can these people be?
Guys are worse. No dinner for any of you tomorrow.
What? Don't say that!
Junna, perhaps I've gone too far. Please don't be upset.
And just like that, they've all turned into spineless little boys in response to Junna's threat. What? Junna, what the fuck is your family? What is happening? I'm so confused. You know what? She might actually be the strongest person in this whole family.
I'm fine skipping dinner.
Toshi, the oldest brother, is still worked up. He's pointing his chopsticks at me now. I'm his moral enemy now, I guess.
Toshi-chan, don't point at people with your chopsticks. It's bad manners and it's just plain rude. Shut it! I want you to have my big sister. She's gonna be ours forever and ever. Do it, bro. Beat him up. Yeah.
I get it now. These little punks love their big sister so much that they don't want anyone to take her from them. They're just a bunch of little punks with sister complexes. Fine, fine, I get the drift. How about this? I challenge you to a match, Toshi-kun.
Oh, Yashiro-kun has agreed to a duel. Quite the backbone for someone his age.
Yashio-kun, you don't have to play along with this craziness.
I don't mind. I like a good challenge. Oh no. Where is this? I know where this is going, but I don't think it's gonna go well. But I do have one condition.
A condition? What is it?
We'll sell this bell in my way. I whip out my Pokemon with all the swagger I can muster. We'll have our bell with this. The Takuman falls silent in response to my declaration. Yashio was found dead the next day. Yashio was found dead the next day. Rode from Chofu to Akihabara on the bike. It was easy since it were small ups and downs like a Takashima. It was riding a dog. Food good. I was fully expecting. Yeah.
Yashio-kun, I'm really sorry.
Junna bows to me apologetically after coming to see me off.
My family can be a lot.
It's fine. I got the message in the end, so I'm not worried about it. So here's how it went down. After challenging them at Kill Bell, the bros totally fell in line. As expected, the three of them all played KB, but at the end of the day, they're just kids. Their eyes lit up after seeing the second best player in the world go to town. I had them call me master before I knew it. The older men went on about lewd nonsense and traditions of martial arts family, but they went quiet once Junna scolded them. At least they know I'll know I'm not your boyfriend, so all's well that ends well.
I'm so sorry.
Hopefully next time I can relax and actually enjoy your cooking.
Of course. You're welcome anytime. Plus, my brothers seem to really like you.
To be honest, I was pretty surprised. You're totally different around your family.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Mom's not here anymore, so I'm the only woman in the house. And as you saw, we're a bunch of cruddy muscleheads. If I didn't handle the chores, we'd all fall apart. So I just naturally get like that when I'm at home. I guess I'm a lion at home and a mouse abroad, huh?
You've really got your stuff together, Jun-chan. You should be more like yourself at school and in club, too.
I can't do that.
Junna hurriedly shakes her head.
I can only be that way because they're my family. Normally, I am always nervous.
Man, I'd be exhausted if I were that way 24/7. To be honest, I kind of get the feeling that... I kind of understand that feeling of Junna, where it's like... You can only feel the most like yourself when you're around family, but everywhere else I just feel... I just feel nervous, scared of everything. I mean, I'm always nervous and scared of everything, even with family, but... I'm definitely a lot more relaxed with family than I am around other places. But if she says she can't do it, she can't do it. Anyway, time to cut to the chase. I didn't come all this way here today to get to know the Daitoku family. So, are you sure you're gonna quit the robotics club?
Yeah.
Junna smiles loathsomely and hangs her head low.
I think you're all better off without me. I want you guys to repair Yoshiro-kun and make Grandpa Fujita feel better.
I still think Doc would be happiest if you came to cheer him up yourself, Jun-chan. She shakes her head in response.
I can't. You saw me your day, didn't you? I'm still scared. It's been years since the accident, so I thought I'd be over by now, but I was a mess. As soon as I heard the robot's voice, it all came flooding back. I was so scared that I started shaking uncontrollably.
Even now, Junna looks like she's on the verge of tears. She hugs her arms close to her body.
Plus, I don't think Grandpa Fujita wants to see me. I'm the one that broke Yoshiro-kun. He's probably still mad about that.
You think? I think he'd be over by now.
But he refused to see us when we went to visit him the other day. I've always avoided seeing him too, so... Grandpa probably thinks I'm an awful granddaughter. It'd be weird if he didn't.
I think you're being a bit too hard on yourself, Jun-chan. Oh, whoops. By the way, I don't know if you heard this from Aki-chan, but... Yoshiro-kun was broken when we found him in storage, but that's because its cables have been cut deliberately.
Huh?
The body was dented and the eye was cracked, but a robot like that wouldn't stop working because of a little fall.
But who would snip his cables?
Doc, I suppose? All the other robots were like that too.
Why?
Who knows? Either way, Doc stopped putting robots out in front of the store after the incident. Maybe he felt responsible for hurting his beloved granddaughter. And ever since then, he sealed away his own beliefs and disabled all the robots so that no one else would get hurt. Or something like that.
His own beliefs?
Sorry, I was doing something. You know, the whole robots are the friends of mankind thing.
Either way, it's still my fault. If I hadn't snuck to a storage space way back then.
I mean, you can play the tragic heroine all you want, but I'm intentionally cold as I take out the photo from my back. I present it to Junna.
This photo.
I found it on the floor in the storage room.
This is me.
How about you take a good long look at this picture and take some time to think? Well, I'm out. I'm out my scooter that I parked in front of Junna's house. Thanks for dinner. Despite me calling out to her, Junna stays perfectly still as she stares at the photo, dumbfounded. I think that's going to be a good point to end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.